Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome, welcome. We're here again just to talk to you all here about the online space. My name is Balkisu, and here I have four awesome ladies with me. Ajarat, who is from
Nigeria.
Okay,
Nigeria,
I am from Nigeria, yes.
and Portia,
I'm from Zimbabwe.
and Candida.
Representing Cameroon.
And I am representing Sierra Leone. So we are all
Amazing
from
ladies.
yes.
Welcome, ladies.
Welcome to you all.
Welcome, everybody.
As you can see, we're all from different places around the world, and this digital business that we do online has brought us all together. So what we want to do here is just to give people the opportunity to hear and break it down to the basic of what online business is about and why they themselves decided to go into this online business. I'll just start with myself, for example. I came here to Canada several years ago. I don't want to even start counting. Um, but it was due to the war back in our country, Sierra Leone, and I came to Canada, and life was tough and life was not easy. My husband and I'm a wife and I'm a mom of three kids. My husband and I had to juggle things together just to make ends meet. Even with two jobs, it was hard. So at the end of the day, I decided, you know what, get the Canadian experience, as they say, right? Get an education. I got an education. Even with the education, instead is more student loan. Um, Life was tough. It was still hard, living paycheck to paycheck. And then I found an ad uh, on my newsfeed wherein I was able to listen to this ad. It was just too good to be true, right? And I listened to it. I'm like, you can actually use the internet to leverage and earn
Hmm.
instead of just flipping through other individuals' Facebook pages. So
Yeah.
I decided to go in and watch a free webinar. And today, here I am, a business
Amazing.
owner, digital business owner, full time. And I'm doing
Amazing.
this. And it's changed my life and my family. So I cannot ask for anything better. So I'll just go across here and let the ladies share their stories as well so that you can hear from real people with real results as well. Ajarat, if you want to go ahead.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Balkisu, for giving us the privilege to share our experience with our viewers today. My name is Ajarat, and I am from Nigeria. I'm based here in Atlanta, Georgia, in the United States. So I'm just gonna say I want you to give me like 5 minutes to just tell you my story because it's a long story, but let me just say it in the brief way I can. So when I got to the United States, I started doing this factory job. I was into this factory job, and then I got pregnant. Myself and my husband, I got pregnant, and I was 9 months pregnant. I was due, but I was still working. I was working 15 hours a day, 7 days a week. That's Monday through Sunday. No resting. So when I was 9 months, I was due. It was time for me to give birth. And then I was still working. Then the supervisor came to me and said, "Ma'am, you need to go." I was juggling this work because I know if I stop working, the paycheck is going to stop because I was a contractor. So I started thinking, how are we going to survive? We're expecting a baby, we have a daughter, how are we going to survive? So I started looking through the internet to see what I can do. And fortunately for me, I got an IT job. Ooh, I thought I was ahead. I thought that was going to give me financial stability. I thought that was all I needed. But that's not it. I am an IT professional earning 6 figures every year. But it comes with a lot of work ethics that I do not even have time for my family. You remember the pregnancy? I now have a baby. My baby does not even know me. My baby is more attached to my daughter because she is the one taking care of him. I barely have time to spend with him. There was no time. My husband sometimes complains because I can't spend time with him. Sometimes when it says he wants to eat, I cannot even get his food. Why? Because I have deliveries to meet up with at work. I have a lot of things to do. So it was even getting the IT job was like compounding my problems. and I'm still living paycheck to paycheck. Still living paycheck to paycheck. And the day my mindset changed was the day we had a strategic meeting at work. And then the CEO of my company told us he became a billionaire by becoming an entrepreneur. So that very day, I knew this is not what I want for myself. I have to I have to be my own boss. And since that very day, it was just like a magic. The next day, I saw this ad. and it resonated well with me. I did not even think about it twice. I'm like, if this lady on the screen can do it, I can do it. There is nothing going to stop me. And here I am today. I'm living the life I want. I'm not capping. Let me say this in Yoruba. Mi ò parọ́ fún yín. Mi ò sọ kó dùn. I am not even lying. I am living the life I want. I can feel the freshness in my soul having this digital business. So if you're thinking of starting a business, I am telling you this is the right business for you. This is your last bus stop. You need to start this online business right now and today. So thank you so much, Valikisu. That is my story, and that is how I started this online business.
Thank you so much. That's the thing. We all come here for a reason, and it's a struggle. Everyone has their story. And unless somebody tells you what their story is, you might think everything is rosy, but no, it's not. And these are the opportunities that we see out there that helps us to make the decisions that we make so that we can spend time with our kids. We can travel how we want, go to the vacations that we want to go to, the places we want to go to. You know, that quality time is so short. Life is so short. If we don't have that quality time with our kids and our families, sometimes we get to regret those moments that we're not able to spend with them. So this is the opportunity. As you can see in front of each and every one of us here, our website addresses are noted there. You can contact us, register there so you can register for the free webinar. And then you can learn more and get information and see if this is for you. But just because of time, let's just go over to the other ladies to give them also the opportunity to share their stories with us. Portia, if you don't mind.
Yes, thank you very much, Balkisu. So I remember I moved into Canada 4 years ago, and they say come for greener pastures, right? They are greener pastures. But the moment you get here, you will see the real greener pastures. So when I got here, I thought everything was going to be perfect, just like Ajarati said. And I got my first job. I was a security guard. And back home, if you tell someone you're a security guard, they kind of like laugh at you. But with security guard here, you can earn a living. I worked for that job for almost 2 years, and I got tired because I have a daughter. And my daughter is back home. I have to send money home. I have to support family home, and I have to pay my own bills here. It became overwhelming. It's so much when you have to pay your own bills, your daughter's bills, and other family back home. As Africans, we know that we support our families back home sometimes. So I thought to myself, I'm tired. I need to change my job. So I changed my job, and I became a heavy equipment operator. So in this part of Alberta, like where I am right now, a heavy equipment operator, they kind of like get a lot more money, but a lot more money means more responsibility, right?
Exactly.
But at the same time, don't forget we pay taxes. Any job you pay taxes, right? So with taxes, the money becomes less.
Yes.
And the you going to work, that job, it takes a lot on your body. It's taking so much on your body. So you need to kind of like figure out how you need to balance your wellness and making an income, right? So I got tired again. That is 2 years later. I got tired again of that job. I'm like, Lord, what can I do? I was so tired that I got invited to a church service. I went to this church service, and I got to the front table. They were selling a lot of things, but there was a particular pile of papers that were on the table. And these papers had a flyer with the online business from this lovely lady. I'm not going to mention her name. So at that point, I knew that this is genuine. because it's a flyer and this was printed by somebody. If I had seen this business online being advertised online, trust me, I wasn't going to sign up for it because there's so many scammers. So that is the reason I came on this job, and I was tired. So now when I took the flyer, I did not do the whole procedure. Sorry. I did not do the webinars. I did not do anything. I jumped right straight into the business. I did not, trust me. I knew this is what I wanted. I was tired. I signed up right away. We just went right on. Nothing. Because I wanted change. I'm tired. I need to make extra income. I need to, even if I make extra income, I need to make it my full-time job eventually, right?
Absolutely.
So, yes, absolutely, right? So that is what we're working towards, on being our own businesses, right? So after I did all that, that's when I realized, like, it's actually changing my life in a way that this is trying to make finding income through the internet, right? So every day, ask yourself, you're on the internet, you're clicking this, you're liking that, you're commenting this, you're commenting that. That's a job. That's a job all alone, right? So you're wasting your time liking other people's pictures, yet you can leverage the internet through that.
Absolutely.
So you can leverage the internet through that. So that is why I decided to change, not to change the way I want to take control of my life over waking up every day in the morning, going to work, and that's how I decided to start my own business.
Thank you so much for sharing. This is what I'm talking about. If you get to a point when you're tired of being tired. When you're tired of being tired, you know that you need to make a change. But sometimes you don't need to get to that decision, or you don't need to get to that position of being tired. You have to have a plan B for yourself. Anything could happen. They could let you go of a job. If you do not have a plan B, what would you do? So let us think. We're trying to want to open up the minds of people to know that not everything out there is scam. Do your homework, do your due diligence, check something out. Knowledge is always power. When you get to learn, when you get to know, educate yourself, right? So I'll just send this over also to Candida if she can share with us her own story.
Hi, everyone. Yeah, I am listening to all my business partners, and we all have our stories, right? I'm a mother of two, and my story is very complicated, and it's like I have juggled. You're talking of a working mom juggling life. I've seen it all. And I remember when my first pregnancy, I'm a mother of a teenage and a mother of a preschooler. So I have two different moms' lifestyle going on right now. And with my first child, I work like Sister Ajara did all the way to the end until you just have to go and have that baby, because you're thinking that if you don't go to work, that paycheck will not come. And what will happen now? The baby's on the way, right? And you are still struggling, trying to get things. You're not even living in a comfortable place yet because you are confined into a one-bedroom apartment. You're welcoming somebody. It was just like, oh my goodness. And then the baby's here. And at least when the baby was not there, you could still find time for togetherness. But when the baby come now and you have to return back to work, and you realize that your schedules now have to change. Somebody have to be home with the baby while somebody is at work. So now not only spending time with the baby, now you're spending time away from each other. So, and it become like a lifestyle. Like, you barely have time for each other. You are constantly juggling work and home. And I was getting tired. I even acquired a second job. I run two jobs. I run a home as a full-time at home. Like at one point, I thought I was doing like 4 jobs by myself. it gets to the point that enough was enough. You know, you have a day off, but you cannot even relax, because when you get home, then the full time at home start. You have things that you've been piling at home waiting for that day off. And it just gets to the point that you say, wow, I need something that I can actually sit down and breathe. I need to have a meal with my family. I need to spend quality time with my family. And working my 2 jobs and running from one place to another, didn't even think, we're not even thinking, because sometimes you're doing all these things. You're thinking about the people back home that you still have to help, your parents, your family, and you're helping them. You're helping your family here. You don't have time for yourself. You're not even saving for your future. There's no plan B. You're just working and the money's gone. You bring the paycheck, is gone. What is the plan B? Now, what makes me start thinking seriously was COVID. When COVID hit us, it was just like, that was a wake-up call for me. It was a wake-up call at that moment, that I was like, when we were all confined at home, and I lost my job, one of my jobs, and I was like, okay, home is good.
What next?
Now family time is the best. We're spending quality time. Everything is good. But now things start going down. You're like, financially now I cannot do what I used to do comfortably, and then you're like, you need that plan B. You need extra income. And that's when I start looking. I say, what can I do? What can I do to still earn this extra income and spend this time with my family? Because the quality time with the family was amazing. You get to cook, the kids are running around, you can see that, you can sit and eat and watch TV and do all this. But at the back of your head, something is missing.
Absolutely.
That is plan B, because some of us, especially us immigrants, we're not thinking about the future. Because we come to this planet, we come to this other side of the world. We leave our home where we grew up, where we know how things are being done. We come for greener pasture, like Sister Portia said. And then you realize that this greener pasture is not as green as you thought it was going to be. You realize that you just land yourself in another environment that you don't even know where to begin. Now you're playing a catch-up game, because guess what? You are just coming from another country with a different background, with a different culture, with a different personality. First of all, it's a culture shock.
Absolutely.
First of all, you have to learn how this culture works. You have to learn how this people mentality works, because I remember when I got here, back home, you cannot pass anybody without greeting them. And then you say hi and somebody look at you like, do I know you? Little things like that, you have to adjust to things the way people do their things. And you are working, your colleague was born and raised here. They have their future set. You don't have your future set. Your parents also struggle to get you to be here. So there's no future for you. So you have to do this on your own. And I started thinking, this cannot be my life. I cannot just spend the whole time working. I need a plan B. And this plan B is why this business came to me. I look at the art and I say, man, a sister like me is talking about this. And I you know what? I was skeptical. I was very skeptical. I said, no. Because I have lost money. This is not like the first online business I've done. I have lost money online. So I was skeptical, because I'm like, you are not going to fool me twice. But I get to see what it was all about when I started watching the webinars. And I saw the testimonies, and I saw that people who have started from nothing have become something. And I said, if brothers and sisters like me can do it, why can I do it?
You're right.
So-
You're right. You're so right. Thank you.
Una way una di watch am.
Mr. Kenny,
Una di watch am for out there. So if
Thank you
una no
so
open una eyes and see what we did do for this place. Me una just go watch
so
that
much.
webinar, the big una. You know, let me talk in our pidgin. Okay.
Yeah, so yeah, that's what I wanted to say.
So-
we're going to do this.
Yeah.
I want each and every one, so that we, just because of time,
Yeah.
we can just tell in your own language, tell
Yeah.
individuals what it is, what they can do
Yeah.
to see.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we
So,
can make it
so
just
in my
short like
language,
that
I'll just
for
say
everyone.
for my people, Banso people, young Jiven, why do they watch this webinar? Then do they lay yen kinyoki koiki, then drink is 7 yoki kinyoki shawongan. We did getting bam for business with then do they lay. That's all I have to say for today.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so
Adora.
much. Thank you. Ẹ̀yin tèmi nílé lóko tẹ́ bá ń wá iṣẹ́ tẹ́ fẹ́ ṣe tẹ́tí wo kákàkiri tí ẹ rí. I am telling you, online business yìí òun gangan ló ń pè ní idán gangan. This is the real deal. So I implore you all kẹ́ register orúkọ yín àti email yín sínú website and ní kábàámọ̀ lórí ẹ̀. Ẹ ṣé mo dúpẹ́.
Thank you so much. For share.
Yes. I want to tell my people that this is the game. This is the deal. Because at this time, if we real people to the showing you what we're able to do, this is real. This is not a scam. We are out of this.
Absolutely. So
Thank you.
great. So the salon people then this I want for telling this year so real. Now real tea they see so not to scam. If you not try, you not go know. Let for they listen to them say. Check for yourself. Get the essence for yourself. Make you know if something are for you not to you. Not listen to them. Say some people then they don't go through plenty thing them where they're not able for know waiting at the good one and waiting at the bad one. But this way I saw the chance of a lifetime. My websites are in there and also www.balkisucisse.com. Register, make you able for no more, and you will ask me any question we want for ask so that we will able for answer for you. Until next time, bye bye.
Bye.
Bye everyone.
Bye everyone.